I got to talk with Nathan, and we started to talk to build a new international roster. And at first I was very intrigued because I knew what Nathan has done in the past, and I knew he's capable of building new teams. And I just like the fact that I had the control to build a team, to talk with another really smart player, and things just clicked. But to be honest, the only hard part was finding a home for us. And I'm just really glad that we got to speak with OG and got to speak with guys like Seb and Johan. And I'm just really glad that we ended up on OG and everything's looking nice now. The thing they care the most is how we feel like as individuals. They're not gonna pressure us, and to be honest, I don't think there is a more perfect home in esports at the moment. The organization is player built, and there are no background thoughts around it. And to be honest, I just feel very comfortable. And having talks with the actual owners of the organization on a daily basis, I just feel like it makes you more involved to the whole process. So glad I'm here. I wouldn't say it was an issue that at first people thought we had too many leaders to build a team. Obviously Nathan hasn't ever led in the T side. Could be wrong. Maybe he led on some maps only. But overall he just has a really good understanding of the CT side. And that's actually what I've learned as well, to take some things out of. But with Valde, he obviously was an in-game leader and he had the habits when he joined the team. But the dude is so smart and so easy to go with that we just had to have a couple of talks about it. And right now I just feel like he completely dropped out of talking too much or giving too many ideas. And I think we're finding the middle ground to make things perfect. End part of last year was really hectic in terms of having to deal with stuff outside of CS, which I think it took a toll on the whole roster, with me and Nathan specifically. But coming in this year with clean table and just watching what's in front of us and just thinking about my past, I just feel like I enjoy my time a lot more. I enjoy the time with the individual players, with whether it be with the whole team or with just one individual. Overall, I feel like I'm much happier, and to be honest, I don't really think about too much with any of the comments Sunny having more firepower, etc. I feel like I have a role in a team that I like to micromanage. I like to study demos. I like to study opponents. I like to study what our own mistakes are. I like to fix things. It's hard to compare two different people, two different players. I know Sunny personally. I think he's a great player. I think they can do some damage with ends as long as they fix their own stuff. For me, at the moment, I just focus on OG. And I feel like I fulfill my role in OG much better, and I'm just looking forward to the future we have on this year. Obviously going into Ice Challenge and knowing that we played ends on the first best of 3 got me excited. I think it got the whole team excited because what they know, and they know it's the previous team of mine, and let's say that we would play North, we would play Vitality. I think people would be excited because there is a storyline to tell and a good match to play, and it's best of 3. So for me, obviously a bit personal. We just played great as a team. The communication was flowing. The second map was really convincing in my opinion. Just was the stronger team overall on the best of 3, and what goes for the rest of the tournament, obviously the tables turned. We turned to way worse when we went against Navi. But Overall, just of course I'm glad for the storyline that we beat OG and I was the player who got kicked. Sorry, we beat ENS, and I was the player who got kicked off ENS, and yeah, I'm just glad and hoping to face them like on the next tournament. Oh, I think there's a big difference comparing national teams compared to international teams. I just think that there hasn't been too many international teams built by like really good players. I see many tier 2 teams, many tier 3 teams who try to build a team, but many of the players are not established or still have a career ahead of them. But knowing that there is Mouse and FaZe, for example, at the moment, both in top 10 if I'm not mistaken, just shows that there is possibilities to build a really good international roster. And overall, I think once you get to know each other and once you get to share your own traits, your own habits, your own culture with them, and just get a good understanding of each other, things like at this moment, I think the overall dynamic of the team works way better than my previous one. So at the moment, I'm all in on international rosters. You just need to find the right puzzle and the right pieces to fit the team together. So tonight we're gonna play EG on a best of 3. Obviously for them, the first tournament of the year. For us, we went to Ice Challenge already, so we kind of have some bases we worked off of. Overall, not gonna think too much about it. We know what they're capable of, we know what we are capable of. We have been having 1 week-long boot camp after the Ice Challenge. And overall, the things we've fixed, the communication between the team has been really productive, I feel like. And if we can just transfer that into the officials, whether it be EG, whether it be G2 or 100 Thieves, I feel like we have a great chance to top the group, and we're just right now waiting to show it. For this tournament, obviously gonna go there out, gonna fight our hearts off and hopefully lift the #1 spot and go to the finals. As for the rest of the year, I think we're gonna handle every tournament the same, whether it being the minor qualifiers we have, whether it's being the leagues we're into or the tournaments we get invited to or qualify into. Everything we do, we're gonna do it 100%. We're not gonna give the enemy even an inch in terms of preparation and practice. We're gonna do hard work, and it's up for us to show what we're capable of this year. Overall, just really excited to start the year off.